Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to PixelCulture, the best podcast you've ever heard. You just don't know it yet. God, I forgot our fucking intro for a minute. God damn it, John.
I just had to drop money.
This week's show is dedicated to Broken Sandwich, one of my bestest friends.
And boy, do we have some shit to talk about today. Final Fantasy fucking 15 has been
Pushed back again.
delayed.
Again? And I already bought 2 copies.
It was supposed to come out September 30th, but much to our dismay, Final Fantasy 15 has been delayed from its September 30th, 2016 release. Rumors arose from a GameStop employee who had found marketing material that revealed the new date, and now Square and Tabata-san, the game's director, have come forward confirming the delay, which is fucking stupid because they had a whole big-ass event all about revealing the release date, and now they've pushed it back.
Yep.
At least it's not till next year, I guess. Stating that they just want to deliver the smoothest and most perfect experience they possibly can. Around the same time, info was released detailing the planned season pass for the game. There's going to be a booster pack. I'm not sure what that entails. There's going to be episode Gladios, episode Ignis, episode Prompto, a holiday pack, and an official expansion pack.
So I'm assuming the DLCs is
Probably outfits, skins.
well,
The booster pack maybe, but
The booster pack might have starter set of gears, so that like the first, a couple of areas will be cakewalk for you to get your bearings, without taking massive damage from, just running around in like what you play.
Yeah,
As far as the
reasonable.
season pass and the DLCs, I'm assuming that they're solo episodes where you play as, or a small storyline of each character.
So that's exactly what it is. And each character will play differently. No one's going to feel the same. Each one will have their own.
Now, see, as far as
specialties.
DLCs go, I'm confused. So, Fallout is a single-player game that gets DLCs. Is it going to be something similar? Because when you start adding in, like, DLCs, like how, you get into it and everything, and all of a sudden there's an expansion for, something. That's a little different than
I don't know
I'm
if
used
Final
to as far
Fantasy
as
would go
Final
that
Fantasy.
way, because Fallout is like their DLC. Some of them they're
Everywhere,
like, maybe the new
everyone
VOD, so.
is going that way now, though, with DLC and shit like that.
Well, it is an RPG. They might add some like new maps, maybe, or a new
They
map.
could add
or
like a
new
whole
area.
new story or like an epilogue or some shit. I mean,
Well,
I don't know.
okay, is talked about, the anticipation and everything for Final Fantasy 15. This game has got to carry. It's got a lot of man hours built in, but
Yeah.
players will, conquer it, and what'll be left at that. I haven't played it myself other than the demos that have been released, and so as far as replay value, I don't really know.
I would
But
say what I've
being
seen
able
looks
to
pretty
being
replayable.
able to add different episodes or side quests and stuff like that, I don't know, can keep people
The
busy.
episodes involving the other individual characters, that's a clever idea because they could do like before all the events went down, some shit happened to the characters. Yeah.
Well, they have chocobo racing. They have fishing. You can go hunting.
Well, yeah, but I don't want to.
So it's gonna be.
I don't want it to be lackluster on their part. But I don't want, them like, I don't want to get Destiny. It's like,
I know.
we got all this like great stuff coming out, but it's really lackluster, side shit because they're not the main story. Granted, they're a huge part. It's.
I got really
Hype is
into it,
huge
but-
for this game,
Yeah.
so I hope it lives up.
To the reputation.
I'm not really into it, but I think it looks good,
Shiny
and
stuff.
it should be pretty fun. Like, if I were to play a Final Fantasy game, it'd probably be that one. Well, I'm gonna buy 7 probably, most likely. Maybe. I don't know. I haven't decided yet.
Remake?
Yeah, just because I'm fucking in love with that game.
Yeah,
Well, I was. I don't know if I still am. I haven't played it in
I'm
like 14 years.
I'm sure it still will be. Alright, the DLC is not content that was removed from the game. They promised this. It's more of an element that adds to the overall experience. They also emphasize that each character will take control, they also emphasize that each character you take control of will control differently, giving a full rounded gameplay experience. Final Fantasy 15 is now slated for a November 29th, just after my birthday, 2016 release date. And how do we feel about this delay and the details surrounding the DLC for this highly anticipated title? Well, we kind of just talked about that.
I think they should do with Chocobo racing. Are they gonna do okay, on some games, like, you know how you'll race, like you race but you're racing a ghost, like somebody that has already previously raced said path. Like,
that'd be cool. I have no idea.
They should do that. That'd be fun
awesome.
as fuck. Because I love Chocobo racing.
Loose multiplayer elements. I mean, they do that kind of shit.
Yeah, that would keep some heat in it.
Yeah, and they do that kind of shit in other games.
Yeah.
So
I don't see why not.
Far Cry. Yeah.
Well, shit, just anything to like not delay anymore. Like if they want to add shit later, then that's fine. Just release the goddamn game. Give us the game.
There's one thing that, like, I would be okay with this being, or this setback, is in Final Fantasy IX. If you had a person sitting on the couch with you, you could assign the second controller to fight or to half your team.
So like the other person
So
can play
player one plays the game, but whenever they get in a fight, player 1 and 2 can both play. Like just in the battle sequence only.
That would be cool, actually. With
Yeah,
this type of gaming, would be cool.
That would be cool.
That would be cool.
I don't think
know if it
with
worked
the
out
open
too well,
world
but-
style it would be hard. You'd have to have a different screen.
We'll see, but
It's only for that battle.
it's an online
stream.
it's an online world. You know, like I think it would be just so much better.
Wait, is it one of those you have to have online to play it? Most RPGs are, but some are getting kind of different about it.
Only unless it's an online MMO, no. But I mean, Final Fantasy 14 and Final Fantasy 11 are both MMOs, so you need online to do those. Alright, moving on, a trailer for the Bioshock Collection has finally been revealed, confirming the worst kept secret in video gaming history, because like everybody knew this was happening. They just took forever to announce it. It contains all 3 of the main entries in the series, plus all of its single-player DLC, and at this time it doesn't sound like any multiplayer elements will be ported over to the new generation reissues, but I mean, that's alright.
Is it going to be remastered or same old?
They're going to have higher definition graphics. It's not like a complete read.
Is it going to be for the 1 and PS4, like all that shit? Oh.
Yeah. This is a perfect time for you to actually play these games, dude.
No, I played them. Well, except for the first one. I didn't play the first one, but I played.
Well, the first one was on Xbox Gold.
360.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have all of the
Yeah.
Bioshock games.
I got 1 and 2.
I like that one where you were in the cloud cities. I forgot what
Infinite.
it's called. Yeah,
Bioshock Infinite.
Yeah, that one was fun.
That one was badass, dude. With the like weird zip
It just
line and
reminds
shit.
me of Dishonored, or I should say, rather, that Dishonored reminded me more of
Bioshock.
Yeah, because Bioshock came first.
Yeah.
They're both fucking badass titles, though.
Yeah.
I mean, I already have all 3 of these games, but this is a badass like reason for anyone that hasn't played it to pick it up.
As long as it's not $60. If it's
I
$30,
think
I'd
it is.
buy it.
I think it's
I
60
don't
bucks.
kiss my ass for walking like that. It's not a new game.
I'm not entirely sure. Well, I mean, they packed a lot of content into it, so I guess it kind of justifies the price tag. But I think 40 or 50 would have been
40.
a better price, and they would have probably sold more. That's okay. You gonna get that shit? Did you ever play Bioshock?
Oh yeah, I played 1 and 2. I have them on the Xbox 360.
I never beat 2, but I played like a shitload into it.
I got halfway and then started playing Destiny.
Well, that's a good excuse. Tyler, did you ever play Bioshock? I never asked you that, I don't think.
No, I watched you play it, Ori play it, and I downloaded Infinite on the 360 from the free playlist, and I barely played through. But I've always got so many games like going on at once. It's hard for me to just like dabble in them all.
Yeah, that's about to happen to me. You're gonna have like 14 games.
Right.
Go back and forth through.
Let's see.
Deus Ex, Attack on Titan, Destiny, Xenoverse 2, Titanfall 2, Final Fantasy 15. There's 6.
I only got 2
Yeah.
problems. Mine's Xenoverse and Titanfall.
It's $300 and something dollars
I guess.
Oh, that's how much we're paying for all this shit, dude.
for all
Wow.
for those games. Yeah. Tons of new info has been, oh my god, what is that word? Steadily. Tons of new info have been, oh my god.
Steadily.
Tons of new info has been steadily revealed over the past few weeks for Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. Revealing pre-order benefits, new modes and features, as well as characters that were not in the previous title. The biggest news by far is the confirmation of the 6-man missions, where those 6 patrollers will team up against various giant enemy bosses and other enemies. Other reveals include the... Right. Well, that's why you're fighting giant
Yeah, that makes
bosses.
sense.
Other reveals include the inclusion of Majin Vegeta and Future Gohan. You get Goku Black as a pre-order bonus. You also get Future Trunks as a pre-order bonus.
Might have to pre-order.
This. As well as a hint at Timebreaker Bardock, which is Bardock with that mask on.
Yeah.
It makes him all...
But that could also go Super Saiyan 3 when you got
could
this.
go for Super Saiyan 3 when it gets broken off. So, okay, we do got Super Saiyan 3 in the game. So, the game will have many times the amount of mission content and is quoted to be 7 times what Xenoverse 1 was.
Which is fine. But I'm
not complaining.
No, but one thing that bugged me about Xenoverse is like once you got to a certain level,
It was
you were just
impossible
well, that
to
plus,
level up. It took forever.
Yeah, and you were just a badass. Like you could go fight a great ebb and it was just like ting, never died.
That's true.
So I mean, it was taking. I mean, you could go fight the strongest shit in the game by yourself, do it all, and get the fucking Z
Has
hards,
the
and you wouldn't get shit. for
Blue
points.
Hurricane been confirmed in Xenoverse 2?
Of course.
I'm sure. I'm sure it will be. The best move in the game. The game is set to release. The game is set to release October 25th in North America, a full week before the Japanese release, which is
Would you
weird.
October 25th?
We're getting Xenoverse 2 before Japan.
Before Japan.
What?
Isn't that weird, dude? Oh.
Sold better here.
Yep, it sold a lot more here.
It must have. Oh, itchy feet. Dude, I am so down for Xenoverse 2.
Yep.
They've cleaned up the fighting. They've made, like, closing the gap with the characters easier to do. Kept the combos, like, ongoing.
That the combo system
Is
that's
outrageous.
what's got me going.
Yeah, and this one blows it out of the water, dude. Like, they've tightened it up. They've made it better.
Because the combo system in Xenoverse, in the first Xenoverse wasn't.
It was loose. Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't broken, but it
Like
was
you
not as
had
tight as
to
it
actually
could've been.
put certain moves together in order to, like.
But I mean, it got your creativity going though. Like
Yeah.
you had to figure out how to tie different combos and stuff together, kind of like you would do in Tenkaichi 3.
But there was those certain moves like once you figure it out, once you do it, you know exactly what's going to happen with the move ongoing. So you figured out a way to get out of it. Which I mean, I guess isn't a bad thing, but
Well, I mean,
It can go both ways though. It can go
yeah,
both
I mean,
ways.
say we're having a match and you figure out a certain combination, I see that combination. I can figure out how to interact with that combination to counter yours, but then you have to figure out how to counter back and forth.
I just hope. Oh wait,
Pretty much Tenkaichi on steroids.
Xenoverse. That was the one where you.
That's
just,
what I'm
like,
hoping.
You could just dodge like any time, right? That was the one. As long as you had the stamina to do it, you could just hit the button and it would just dodge. That's right.
That's what I'm hoping to happen.
And they've made it better so when you dodge out of attacks, you can close the gap and
Yeah.
combos.
I
go
still
on.
want that fucking energy deflection.
I know.
want that so
Over
Yeah,
Raging
that
Blast
would-
2, man. I don't get it. But this looks like it'll be better. It's not just a cash grab. They've actually improved upon what they made before. Gamescom 2016 has been going on. Surprisingly, no one really did a conference. Like how they do at E3, they have like a big long hour, 2 hour long thing where they introduce all their shit. Gamescom is a trade fair for video games held annually at Kolmessa in Cologne? Cologne? North
Not
Rhine,
Cologne.
Westphalia, Germany? Jesus! A lot of words I can't pronounce. It is organized by the BIU. It is used by many video game developers to show off their upcoming games and game-related hardware.
So it's pretty much a new thing.
It's E3 Lite. It's been going on for a while, but it's E3 Lite, pretty much. Okay. It has been going on. It brought with it many exciting trailers and announcements. And these are just a few that stuck out to me. Okay. There is a new Metal Gear Solid game. And people are freaking the fuck out about it. Not in a good way. It's called Metal Gear Survive. It is a 4-player co-op survival apocalypse game.
I thought it sounded cool.
I think it sounds awesome.
It's with Metal Gear shit and the lore and the actions and the fucking mechanics.
Well, see, I don't even think it's going to have...
right, then yeah.
I don't even think it's going to have Snake in it, dude, because in the opening of the trailer, Snake and fucking... I just forgot his name. Snake is in a chopper and he's just like leaving. And everyone's like, oh, they're all pissed that he's leaving. And he just leaves everyone behind. So I think there's going to be new characters.
It's a training thing.
I'm down. No, it takes place after Phantom Pain, I think.
I'm super down.
Like Mother Base.
If they have the same mechanics and everything, dude, fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude. If it's running in Fox Engine, which is the newest engine that Kojima created for Konami, and then they fucking took it when he left. It's running on that engine, has the same kind of gameplay elements as Metal Gear Solid 5, with 4 fucking players, dude.
Yeah, it's like Left 4 Dead, but with Metal Gear Solid. Well, I don't know if it's like that.
Well, it wouldn't be first person, but no, I mean the feel, like, yeah. They're not really zombies, they're just mutants and like crazy shit. There was weird shit in Metal Gear Solid 5.
Why can't it be apocalyptic like
people?
Yeah.
That's the one thing that's like
they are people, but they're like mutated people.
It bums me out, like with the apocalyptic shit, like everybody goes with mutations or fucking zombies or, you know, whatever.
Well, we're trying to mix it up.
Like, just have fucking fucked up people, like just asshole people that, you know, like, because The Last of Us, that's how, well, there were still some mutations, but you dealt with a lot of people, mostly, more than you did mutations, but, which, God, I miss that game.
Another thing that's kind of disheartening is it doesn't sound like it's going to be a full retail release, so that might mean they're not going to put as much
effort into it.
Yeah. Another one that stuck out was The Surge, and I don't think anyone but me has seen this, but it's a third-person exosuit action combat RPG.
Oh, actually, I think I did see a trailer about that one.
It looked kind of cool, dude. I mean, you had to like micromanage your suit, and you had to micromanage your stamina because each attack that you did took your stamina. It looked cool, but I'm not sure if it's gonna go over very well. It was pretty shiny. Prey 2. More info on that upcoming release was revealed. They showed some gameplay and the ability to turn yourself into inanimate objects and hide in the world. The guy, I don't know. There's got to be a reason, but like a guy hopped up on a counter, and there was a little opening that he couldn't get through, so he turned himself into a coffee cup and just rolled through, dude. And then turned back into a human. Like, what? What is the purpose? I want to see if I could turn myself into a cup and like fall off the table, and then somebody would pick me back up, put back with it, and I'll just keep doing it and see like how many times.
That's good shit right there.
I want to be a toilet flush myself.
Yeah. Another one that caught my eye was
someone taking a shit in you.
Another one that caught my eye was Get Even. It's a survival horror first-person shooter. Looked pretty cool. And then another one is Agony, which is also a survival horror.
That one looked fucking
cool.
VR, yeah. We were like in hell. Me and Devin were watching a trailer on it, and we had no idea what the fuck we were watching, dude.
Sloppy, and it was just cool looking.
Some like crazy demon chick with 3 boobies, and her face like opened up like from the middle. She was like hunting. Oh, dude. And then in VR, that would scare the shit.
Actually, I did see something about that on E3. People were tripping balls on it because, like, they had to be in a certain room because, like, Like it was about this size,
For the
but
setup,
there was
yeah.
nothing in there. It was just the headset and whatever they had to operate it on, and they were like freaking out. And I remember it was that game. So
It looks intense,
pretty
dude.
good.
Like VR is really starting to look
Take
like it
off.
would be
Fun.
intense. Like I think I would use VR for horror
Yeah.
specifically,
It
at least in
would
the
do
beginning.
best with horror, yeah, for sure. The best with
Yeah.
horror. Then, in my opinion, it'd be racers, like probably.
For real,
Or a
that'd be tight, dude.
superhero game where you're fucking like flying,
That'd be
dude. Like
cool.
that'd be cool. Like flying.
I want,
racers.
dude. I want.
Dude, there was
I
gonna
want
be-
to be able to like hand blast, dude. Like I want to be able to fucking like cook my fireball and fucking launch.
There's
Yeah,
be a lot
dude.
of sports
That'd
games
be
coming
cool.
too. Fucking tennis, baseball.
No,
Yeah.
god
Well,
damn
those are
it.
You know there
gimmies.
will.
Sports are
Bowling.
meant for fitness. Don't fucking make it a fucking VR game.
Yeah, but you know it's gonna happen.
It's gonna
It's
happen.
gonna happen.
There's an audience for it, dude. Those fucking FIFA games sell
Oh.
millions of goddamn copies, and I don't understand why.
And they have that FIFA version with Xbox where if you have the Connect with it, it like registers
Oh,
your
yeah.
body and you can just play in your living room.
you can put yourself in the game too, I think.
Yeah,
like
that's
a regional
crazy.
model and
That's a
shit.
bit much, but whatever.
All right, we got some new info on titles that we already talked about, but still stick out to me. Cross that one off. Resident Evil 7. I'm stoked for this, and it comes out really soon, and we still don't really know like anything about it. The only demo that they've shown is a side mission, which Resident Evil games have never had side missions before. But apparently, as you're going through this mansion, you'll find cassette tapes and VHS tapes of like people that had recorded their shit like Blair Witch style, and you play that person through that like memory.
So kind of like somewhat like I wouldn't say Batman, but Batman kind of did that where you have the detective mode and you have to
Oh yeah, well,
switch in between sometimes.
kind of like that, but just like you're the main character, and then when you find this tape, you're not only watching the shit happen, you're actually playing it.
That'd be alright.
So I mean, it's different, and I'm interested to see what the fuck they're gonna do with it, dude. I mean, it's about time. It's about time that they took Resident Evil in a different direction. I didn't think Resident Evil 5 or 6 was bad, dude. They were more action based, but whatever. Like it was still Resident Evil.
I liked 5. That was the one where you had co-op, right? Yeah, I like 5.
Resident Evil 6 has co-op too, but
I never played that one. I played 5 though a lot.
can never get you guys to play it.
I want a VR of an updated fucking was that Narc? Remember that shit, dude?
that'd be weird,
You should,
dude.
Just
take
fucking
the-
running,
take
but
the-
wah, boom, just nail someone going like over the fucking 12-foot gap. You just yeah, that was a fun game. That was a good game.
Alright, those are the main ones that stuck out for me. There's been plenty of other shit that has been going on at Gamescom, lots of indie titles. But those are the ones that mostly stick out to me. And that was our show this week.
This week,
Wait for next week.
Now I'm gonna go stick John's balls in a cheese grater.
Do it! Just do it! Yesterday, you said tomorrow. So just do it! Just